All right, what's goody, people, man? Listen, man, I ain't even got long, man. I ain't got a lot of space. But I wanted to do this just because tonight was phenomenal. Listen, if you've never attended a URL event, even RBE, whatever, man, y'all, you should go. If you really do appreciate this battle rap thing as much as I do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should check it out. So, some impact. Charlotte, North Carolina. Mind you, my stomping grounds are the RDU. You know what I mean? So, but wanted to be a part of this. Wanted to experience it. We'll get to the whole pay-per-view thing here in a minute because I had every intention of still purchasing the pay-per-view, but I wanted to be in the building for this one, right? I had attended I think it was Born Legacy 6 or whatever. That was in Raleigh. It was a hot box too. It was awful in that regard, but it was really dope to have experienced for the first time being in the building for a URL card. But this was different. This was a superstar event. This is the All-Star game. That's been established. There's nothing that can be done about it. Shout outs to all the other battle leagues, but no. URL, double impact, that is the All-Star game now. Summer impact, it was just even crazier. So, let's talk about it. First of all, let me say this. Shout outs to URL, Smack, Beasley, Chico, Norbs. We've got to do better with getting these artists in position and making sure everything is squared away. I got I arrived to the venue with a line that was than longer than like the highest ranking elder deacon praying. That's how long this line was. Very long. Shout outs to all of my subscribers, listeners, viewers that grew up in any type of Methodist Baptist church as far as their faith and worshiping. Salute. But you all know what I'm talking about. It was a long line, and I was mad disappointed. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So there was a homegirl that was in line. Shout outs to her. I didn't get her name, but she what she did was she caught one of the event workers for the venue and just asked him and inquired about early access tickets. Now I spent some dough for these early access tickets. No, no, it wasn't a bottle of Ace of Spades, but I spent some hard work and money for this early access status on my ticket. And she inquired about it. It applied to me. My man's hit us with a Pied Piper, no R. Kelly, Follow Me, Tupac voice, and Hail Mary, and off we went. So we go marching down the street. We get to the front. We got to deal with weather, raining. Now I arrived at like 8:30. I don't think we got into the venue till maybe 3:15. Yeah, put that in perspective. So we get in there, eventually, and lo and behold, I gotta pee. Yes, I do. But I couldn't lose my position. Not necessarily the tallest person in the world. Yeah, I wasn't gonna leave. I managed to secure a spot near the railing front of the stage, and I parked myself like a Tesla. So here we are. We're waiting still. I think it might have been like another hour. They're playing music, DJing. Feet already starting to fall asleep. I had on my good Asics that I alluded to in the previous blog with my predictions, and we're waiting. Time passes. Here we go. First battle. And I'm going to do a deep dive later, man, but I just wanted to get this up. You know what I'm saying? For y'all. First battle. You had Jazz and Official versus Ehart and 40 Bars. Now, for this battle, I kind of felt like performance was going to be the winning component and element to the battle, but I still felt like 40 and Ehart had a chance to take this. When I tell y'all, it was kind of like a female gun titles with Jazz and Official. It was crazy. Shout outs to y'all, man. Oh my gosh, it got so dark up there on that stage. And I ain't talking about E Hart neither. Shout outs to you though too. Excuse me, cause I love you, E Hart. But yo, I'm sorry, 40 didn't come to play. They smoked these girls. They smoked them and beat them so bad they forfeited the third round. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Phenomenal performance. Jazz and official. Anybody looking to rock with them, whether it's two men, two women, y'all better be ready. Them girls ain't playing. They ain't playing around. So that was a 3-zip. Next up was NWX and EFB. Every fucking bar. Excuse my language, but that's what it stands for. That's the acronym. Anyway, this was phenomenal. This was a classic. This first time we've seen Nitty and Geechee Gotti. That is who represents EFB. And I want to tell y'all, man, I think some people might want to give it a 3-0. Definitely a clear 2-1. And I say that because maybe you give them the second. I don't know. But yeah, dope battle. Dope freaking battle. Moving on after that, we got John and Hitman Holla versus Charlie Clips and Goods. This was an underwhelming battle as far as Clips and Goods. They did so well against Arsenal and Shotgun that you just knew this was a repeat and a continuation. No, it wasn't. And I'm gonna have a hot take for you real quick. Goods ain't that hot, bro. He's not that nice. He's not. He's primarily performance, and he suckers audiences into believing that he's wigging when he's really not. Clips is a mutation. He's like an X-Man, and he beat John and Hitman by himself in the third. So it was a 2-1 battle, but it was a clear 2-1. John and Hitman got the first 2 rounds clearly. It's not enough for discussion. Moving on, we got the Monstars versus Marvin Quest. This was another disappointing situation. Marvin Quest, I don't know what they did the first 2 rounds. Marvin Quest, they were worse. They were worse than a Bible study. They were worse than a Bible study and in an elderly an elderly living assistance home. It put a lot of people to sleep. Meanwhile, Twerk and Shotgun wild on these boys. They wild on them. It was crazy. So shout outs to Twerk and Shotgun Suge. Twerk is a star. Yes, he has to stop choking and taking so many battles, but that Negro, when he's on, listen here, y'all don't want no smoke. And y'all don't want no smoke with them two 6'4" cats wilding on y'all. So it is what it is. Shout outs to Marvin Quest. They had a great third round. You can give it to them. You can make it 2-1, but it was a clear 2-1 Monstars favor. And then after that, we got the whole great Loaded Hollows versus Guns and Cake. Phenomenal battle. Some people will try to make it debatable. I say the first and the third clear Loaded Hollows, but it was dope to see Chess and Rock go back and forth. And then we did not get Murderland versus Dark Life, and that was disappointing. So that's the recap. Those that were in attendance, looks like we'll get the video on demand for free just because we paid our tickets. We just have to provide proof of purchase, and that's it. And so, yeah, man, I got the countdown on my phone. I'll holler back at y'all. This is it. All right.